Hello folks, this is Norm the teacher again. It's time for me to do another video so that I can teach some of you out there something. And today I'm going to talk about making your own targets for target shooting with handguns and a rifle also if you want to do it for a rifle. But these targets are ballistic proof. They catch your lead, your bullets, and you can then reuse those bullets if you're a reloader and melt them down and make new bullets out of it if you have the molds. And I just want to do a short video here to show you a little bit how I make these targets. Well, there it is. First of all, there's the target itself, which is made of cardboard, and I'll cover that a little bit later. But right now I want to cover this, the structure of the target. This target is made to catch your bullets. It's filled with sand, but I don't fill it with normal sand, play sand. I fill it with silt that I get down from the river. It's finer than play sand, and it's more effective in catching the bullets. Here's well, I'll get the other side where the lighting's better. The sun's coming through a window here. There's the thickness of it. It's about 5 inches thick for handgun ammunition. It's made out of steel, and basically I made myself a box out of steel, and then I put a steel back plate on it and welded that in place. And then on the edge I welded a flange so that I could bolt horse mat to it, and that's something I want to cover here is the front. At first I started using particle board, or I used particle board as the front, and the particle board got shot up so quickly that it was hard to repair it, and so I went to horse mat. This horse mat is 3/4 inch thick rubber, and the reason it's called horse mat is because it's used in horse stalls to give horses padding so that when they stand long periods of time it doesn't put such a strain on their legs. And you can get this horse mat at Tractor Supply. It's about $40 a sheet, and it's not a 4x8 sheet. I think it's about like a 3x7 sheet. But this horse mat lasts quite a while. It's kind of like self-healing. I have had hundreds of rounds go through this, and every now and then after I've shot about 30-40 rounds through it, I'll take this horse mat off that's held on with these 1/4 inch bolts and dig out all the bullets. I'll melt down the bullets and make new bullets out of it again, so I just keep reusing my lead. You don't have the danger of a bullet bouncing back from you from a solid steel target, and because it absorbs the bullet. And I welded a little handle up here on the top for carrying. It's heavy, and you can make different sizes of them. I have one now for handgun ammunition. You can see the back side there. It's a little bit, I got to get better lighting. Let's turn around this way. You can see that it's kind of dented out a little bit there. Well, my 44 Magnum revolver did that, and it happened when I was using particle board for the front. And what would happen is holes would develop in the particle board, the sand would leak out, and then the sand would get low and get thin in there, and the bullets would then hit the backside, denting it out. But what I do now is I put the horse mat on, and then I caulk around the edge so that nothing can leak out. I have to keep going back over here where there's better lighting. I caulk it along the edge. You can just use a cheap caulk. You don't have to get real expensive with your caulk. And then when you go to take this off, you just cut it with a knife, and it comes the front plate comes off real easily. And you can see that the bolts go all the way through to the flanges that I welded here. These flanges are strap steel that I like this here, and I get for 75 cents at a steel place. Standard Iron is the place where I get it. And but the horse mat you can get at Tractor Supply. And make sure when you put your sand in that you pack it. Because if you just make it loose sand, there's a lot of air in it. Press the air out of the sand. So it's have it be packed sand. Okay, and I've done a lot of target shooting. Then the targets itself, I make these out of cardboard. Notice I make it, it's fitted just perfect there. And that's what a new target looks like. And I take these screws right here and screw them in far enough so that it won't hit the steel. And you just screw into the horse mat, the rubber. And that holds your targets in place. And so it's real nice because I can carry it around with this handle, catches all my lead, and you don't have the danger of bullets bouncing back from a solid steel target. And you're also helping the environment by keeping the lead abatement under control. All right, and as far as these targets are concerned, you just I buy water in. I buy my distilled water in these boxes here at Menards, and 3 gallons per box, and then I just save the boxes down here, and I make my targets from the cardboard from those boxes. All right, so let's see here. Oh yeah, let's take the target. This is what the targets end up looking like when you shoot them up, and all you got to do when you get a hole, just use tape. You know, just tape that you would trim things up with paint with, and masking tape, I guess is what I'm looking for, the word, and patch up your holes, and when they start to look about like this, take them off and put a brand new one on, and you're good to go for 50 more rounds or so of target shooting. I'm going to explain a little bit how I make this target. You can probably figure it out on your own just by looking at it here, but I'm going to do another video showing how I make those targets. 1 inch is, what I like about them over the targets that are like a picture of a man, is you can get real scientific with your shooting. Every line spacing is 1 inch. So let's say you have a bullet that hits right here. Here's the center of the target. 1, 2, 3 to the left, and here's the center, and it went up, and 1 high. So I record that in my data shooting charts, and then I can do statistical analysis on all of my shooting and get real scientific about it. All right, so let's see here, about almost 8 minutes now, so it's going to be about a 20-hour upload here I got to wait through. So there it is, the target. Just thought I'd throw out an idea for you for target shooting. On rifles, 30-06s, you need 7 inches of sand. Make sure you have at least 7 inches of sand. And also, you don't have to use steel. You can use plywood. I've made these out of plywood before, but they get kind of shot up and deteriorated after a while, and you have to remake them. The steel ones last a lot longer. All right, so this is Norm again, trying to teach you something, give you some ideas, and have a lot of fun doing your target shooting, and I'll make another video on how I make those targets and other things, all kinds of other things in the future. So long, signing off.